rounds, 40 rounds.
So yeah, if a fighter's training with you, he's not out of shape. As long as he did a full training camp, he's not out of shape with you.
No, definitely. I mean, just the curriculum that's put forward and them doing the job.
You have a system, like a scientific system.
Yeah, I had Danielito Zorilla come here. When he came here, they was talking about the Regis Progress fight. When we got here, when they signed it was only 3 weeks out. He was here for like a week and then they signed the fight. So in 4 weeks, he put a clinic.
Yeah, I thought you guys didn't get a knockdown call.
Yeah.
It was a hometown fight. There was a lot that happened in that fight. You guys felt like you guys won?
He did win. But I knew they wouldn't give it to him. It's like Jermaine Ortiz really beat Teofimo, but when you fight like that, they're not gonna give it to you.
Yeah. I thought the same. I didn't score the fight, but I thought the same thing, that you can't expect to beat the champion boxing like that, especially when you're not a big name, you know.
Yeah, and I knew we wasn't gonna get it because his hometown. I mean, one judge gave it to us.
Yeah.
And I talked to the judges after the fight when back at the hotel just to talk to them. And he had to throw more punches. Well, Regis wasn't throwing punches either. Well, we got to be the one throwing punches. Well, we're like touching and moving. But that's the system that I had in play for him because I knew he wasn't in shape for the fight.
I got you.
And in boxing, all you got in the world title fight, you got to just win 7 rounds. And that's what we was focused on, just to win 7 rounds. And fight, in spurts. Like let our opponent beat the time. So we'll win the round. We'll work on things that we just win in that moment. And 2-3 moments like that in a fight, 7 rounds.
100%. Yo, so I remember you told me you bought this place a few years back, and you got a nice little stable going. You ever plan on moving out West Coast, LA, Vegas, or you comfortable here in Springfield?
Comfortable, no, because what kills me, I hate the winter, and that kills me. But I mean, I don't need to go there.
No, you don't need to go, but it's
no, because I say that because there's people like you should come, you'll do good out here. I'll do good anywhere I go.
Yeah,
I'll do good.
It's just
anywhere.
Vegas is it's like the hub. Everybody's there, So there's a lot of good spots.
So we could go, we could go there for camp and stuff like that. But I built this place for what was going on now, and I don't need a bunch of fighters.
I got you. You cool with 4 or 5 loyal ones?
Yeah, no, I'm cool because remember, I'm alone here. I admire people that got the right assistance. But so to give your time to spread out thin.
I gotta get Joan Guzman up here with you one day. Just I would love to hear, even off camera, just hear a conversation with both of you guys, man.
What kind of conversation?
Just boxing,
definitely.
I was on live with him yesterday. We had like an hour-long conversation. There's certain people, when you talk boxing with, they at a different level than others. I feel like when I speak with both of y'all, I definitely see the clear level above, when I speak to other people. And I would love to hear a conversation with both of y'all. Aang's a cool dude, bro. You ever met him?
Yeah.
Super nice guy, awesome. Man. Humble. Never bragging about all the titles he won, nothing. He'll tell you straight up who he was, what he did.
Well, I met him a few times before I actually was able to ask him this question. And I was like, why you never made weight?
Oh, man.
Because, of course, you see he's a phenom. And then he told me, so I just knew there had to be something. It couldn't just be him being lazy. Mm-hmm. It wasn't him being lazy. It was a condition that he told me he had.
Yeah. He spoke on it on my channel. He had a thyroid condition. Yeah. But we also spoke about
I actually was happy to hear that because the Dominicans get From that, my guy Fortuna missed weight one time against Robert Easter. So Dominicans get like.
Yeah, we got a barrel. You know what it is? So we actually, it's funny. We spoke on this yesterday on my channel. So we were saying, like, when you out of training camp and you want to, I'm gonna just do a week of eating bad, because I just had a training, like a week of eating bad for like an American is a lot different than a week of eating bad if you're Dominican.
Yeah, that Dominican diet.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. Look at me. Luckily, I'm not a fighter, but yeah, making that weight when you eating platanos and rice and beans.
I don't know. So we're in Springfield, Massachusetts right now. Like up the street, right here, there's a Dominican restaurant. Up the block, there's a Dominican restaurant. There's an actually Dominican supermarket a block away.
Wow.
So like, this guy here owns a restaurant that he comes here, and that's how everybody get fat around here.
Oh,
We bring them food.
So if they miss weight, it's his fault. Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in on them. If Rohan missed weight, it's your fault, bro.
That's for sure. It's all me.
But things seem to be moving quick for Rohan. As far as usually.
I don't think so.
No, for a guy to get a title eliminator or regional belt, usually you have to have a good amount of fights. He's got how many fights? He has 15, 16?
Yeah, the reason I say I don't think so is because the talent been there.
I agree that the talent level.
Like he's ready for it. He's ready for the work. He was ready to. I know people talk like he beats Teofimo. Like he beats him. Mm-hmm. So he would have beat him at 10 fights. So he's been ready. Like he's been ready to fight for a title.
Yeah.
And that's why it's difficult.
Are you hopeful that now at welterweight he'll get a shot sooner? Like, because I know this is for a regional belt. He'll be ranked in the WBO. I don't know where they're going with him afterwards, but the next step would obviously be a title shot, or I don't know, another eliminator. Do you know the plans, or is the plans just step by step?
If there's a plan, I don't know. I could almost guesstimate that Brian Norman is in the works. There was something said about that prior. I see that it didn't come to fruition how it was said, but sometimes you just have to be patient. He's starving. He's starving to get that. He's starving for it.
He'll get his shot.
He's starving for it.